Hi there, it is June 2026, and I'm back here videotaping myself, and I'm about to give you a reading, and a reading for June. A friend of mine, Christina Hearns and I, she's a tarot reader, I'm a tea leaf reader. We have decided to challenge each other to put out some more videos. We haven't done that in a while, and what a great challenge. I suggest you might do that as well. I'm going to put it in the captions, the information, because we both are offering 25% off on our Zoom readings on our own sites. So do check out the caption if you can, or the description in the video. I'm going to start out with a tea leaf reading, and I'm going to be calling this Tea Leaf Tuesdays. I'm going to also be using my Lenormand Oracle cards and charm casting. I've already set this up. I've laid out my cards and my charms, but I do have to pour my tea. So I have it all set here, and I'm just going to pour a little bit, show you how I do things. I'm also going to soon be putting up some one-on-one private lessons if you're interested in learning about tea leaf reading. They're going to be through Zoom as well. I've been using Zoom for a long, long time, and it is such a good medium to get in touch with people all over the world. So we don't have to just do local here. So I am turning over my cup, and I swirled it around, and then I just put it upside down, and I'm going to let that drain. And while I do that, I'm going to do my June Lenormand reading. So I have this grand tableau. I've laid out all 36 cards, and on this mat that I've created, the first card that is part of the card reading is the house card. It is on the rider house. So what that means is that moving forward for this reading, home is very important. My next card, and on the clover house, which is a really good luck house to be in, is my fish card, which is money. So there's also a key on the next house, which is in the ship house. So these three cards together are implying that it is a really good time to move. So for those of you who have thought about perhaps moving, selling your home, this would be a very good money time to consider doing this. Underneath my money house is the coffin, and that could represent an ending of some sort, which is also implying that a move would be good because you want to leave the home that you're in. Maybe it hasn't been a good situation. Maybe your kids are moving out. I'm saying that because there is the child card right beside the coffin, and by no means should you take the coffin as a passing. Not at all, not at all. It is more that perhaps there's an ending to your child living at home with you. There is the scissors that are pointing to the key. So that could really represent that. Maybe it's not you moving out, but maybe it's your child moving out. In any case, there is a lot of love surrounding your home. If I do a little chess piece move called the knighting move, I can go from the house all the way over, one move down, two steps over, and that leads me to the heart card here. There's a lot of healing that should be going on with the home as well, and with your family members. I just went through something with, I don't want to kind of put in my personal stuff, but we just went through a really hard time, or difficult time, with a very difficult person in my family, and I'm seeing that healing has to happen. So I don't know if that's just my personal stuff. Sometimes when I do these readings and I don't have a client in front of me, things are going to pop up. So that could be something like my personal story, but maybe it would involve you as well. If you are dealing with someone who is narcissistic and very toxic, and they're gnawing away at you, they're getting to you, that is this mouse card. And so mice come into your kitchen and they steal your cheese, and then they come back for more and come back for more because they know that they're trying to get a rise out of you. So try as much as you can not to let that get to you. There is full moon energy. I am recording this on June 1st. I'm going to put it out June 2nd. But we just passed this full moon, the blue moon, and there's still a lots of energy out there. And it is a really good time to release all of that difficult energy with a person in your life, and it's in my case, and probably in your case, it's a family member. It does feel like a male energy as well. You are protected by the universe, okay? You may not feel that when you're going through something like that and caught up in some family drama, but you are protected here by the universe. The universe, it's the stars card. It could represent the universe having your back. The universe knows what you need and perhaps is nudging you in a difficult direction in some way. There's that this block card here, or this mountain. Maybe right now it feels like you've been through a difficult time with a certain person, but this is sending you on to a new path. That's the crossroads. So maybe you've got some choices coming up this month. And I hope that's the case. It does feel much better where you are headed to a much better place. In June, be careful to not listen to your intuition. I have a sign right here. It's the moon card, and that is feminine intuition. We all have a feminine side to us, and that's your nighttime, intuitive, moody, dark, dreamlike intuition here. And it is on my coffin house. So that could imply that you're letting your emotions get to you too much and to sort of rely on your intuition rather than making quick decisions to move on from someone. Learn how to deal with them in another way so it's not getting to you. It's more very intuitive. Near the end of the month, that is where things are sunny. Right at the end of the reading is the sun, and that's the opposite of the moon. This is your daytime masculine energy. It is getting stuff done. It is sunny disposition. It is on my moon house. So it's the exact opposite of the moon on the coffin here. It is the sun on the moon. So meaning you're going to have a really good balance at the end of the month, or by the end of June. Have a really good balance with knowing what's intuitive and knowing what has to be actioned. The sun also can just represent June. If you think about June, it's one of the sunniest months out there, depending on where you live, of course. I'm in Canada, so it has been a long, hard, cold winter, and the sun is just coming out. This June's going to be very lovely. So, and it's also asking you to look for a new way to look at these things. So if things aren't sunny, maybe it is time for you to kind of flip that switch, flip it on, let the light come in, just as you would a light switch, and try and put yourself in that sunny place. Okay, on my woman card, my lady card, it's on the Lily's house, and that's all about wisdom. Growing up, learning things as you age, as you get older, as you get wiser. There's the lady. It's on the Lily's house. And on top of that is a very typical symbol that you would see in a tea leaf cup or even in my charms here. And it's a butterfly. So that's all about transformation. And this is a really good time for you to grow and transform out of this kind of dark energy, if you will, of the people who are trying to bring you down. Let's put it dramatically like that. They're trying to bring you down, but really, you're the queen bee. I'm hoping I can show that. It's that a cute little queen bee there. That's one of my charms. I also have a sewing machine, which of course can be related to me because behind me right here, I have my sewing machine. This room doubles as my reading room for clients over Zoom, and it's also my making room where I do a lot of sewing. And so to have this come out is personal, definitely, but it may not be for you. You may not sew, but you may use this time, June, to hone in on your creativity, whatever that is for you. For me, it's arts, visual arts, and making with textiles. As you see, I just finished my little yo-yo shirt. I can tell you all about that if you're interested. Let me know in the comments where I got this little information from. But back to the creativity, this could be a really good time for you to walk around your neighborhood, your garden, and take photographs of your beautiful flowers that are growing. Maybe it's all about reading or writing that novel that you've always wanted to write in, or your journal. This is a really good month to act really fast and let go of all of those things that are bothering you. Be committed to yourself. This loyal dog is sitting on my ring house, and here is my ring as my last card. It's a really big sign that this is a time for you to give yourself some self care. Can't speak. So, try not to, easier said than done, but try not to let your anxiety or the chatter or the gossip around you, all the stuff that's flying at you, easier said than done, but try not to let that get to you. And just be committed to yourself. This is a really good time to dive into this self-care time. If you can, I hope you're taking some holidays. It is a really good time, at least two. If you're not taking holidays, plan them and shoot for the stars. This is your time to look at what you would like this coming summer. Again, I'm in the Western Hemisphere, so if you're, in Australia, maybe winter's coming for you. So that could actually be a very creative time too, and a time to go within and work on your own self-care and creativity too. So now I'm just taking a look at my teacup, and you can see it's quite busy. It does look like a busy month. When I talked about holidays, in this cup, it sure doesn't look like any are happening. It looks like a busy but full month. If you can take a look at this big clump right here, doesn't that look like a rider on a horse? And this is actually, I'm not quite sure if you can tell, but it is facing the handle, which means the handle is you at present time. So when you're seeing this, hopefully it's June 2nd. And this means don't look back. Okay, the rider facing, going towards you, and it's not in my throughout the month. Like there would be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 and 4. It's actually going to present time. So don't look back. Okay, just keep moving forward. This isn't a time to think about all the bad things that happened, if you will. So if I take a look at right the handle to that 1 week mark, that is the sign. Try and be happy. There is money coming. I see fish in my cup, and there's a very happy face here. There's also, for those of you who are graduating in June, I do see a little person with a graduation cap on and a very happy smile. There are bouquets being sent to you. So for me, when I read tea leaves and I see a bouquet, it is a mediumship symbol for me. So a loved one who has passed is offering you bouquets. Okay, they're watching over you. If you've lost someone and you're in a graduation ceremony, do think that your loved ones are watching over you and they're very proud of you. Okay, that's wonderful. A wonderful message here. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a big 6 here. I want to show you that 6. Hopefully it will happen. Do you see that 6? I don't know if I can. It's right under my finger. You can't see the little hole, but it's definitely a 6. And you'll see there's a tree right under it. And basically, I would call this the hanged man in a tarot card. It is a sign to, again, move forward. Don't look back, keep moving forward. Even if you feel like you're stuck, like that hanged man hanging from a tree by their ankles, it just is a sign that maybe it's time to just rest, relax, and don't worry about what's coming up. Maybe you've been working really hard all year so far, and this is about to be a good period of rest. There is a piece, there is some lungs here, and they're underwater. So I'm not sure if you can see that. Do you see right there? That's lungs, and there, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little, it's in a teardrop right here. When I see that, that means that you might have some breathing issues. I know for us here, the pollen is crazy right now, and our allergies are going quite crazy. So that could be a sign of that. It could be more metaphorical, that takes some time to breathe. Okay, so if it isn't lung issues, if you're not having any issues with your breathing, then maybe just get outside and breathe that fresh June air that's coming in. Okay, so that's all very beautiful and positive. Be careful not to do back-breaking work. So this is a really good sign, and this would be probably in mid-June, even into the third week of June. If you're doing things around the house and outside especially, watch your back. Okay, I'm seeing somebody who's bent over and their back is hurting them, and so just be really careful with the back breaking work that you're doing. Don't work too hard, and think about what you're doing before you do it. Don't climb any ladders without help around you, and don't be shoveling too much. If you have to, then take your time with it. That's for sure. It's almost just like shoveling in the winter. You know, be careful with the amount that you're actually shoveling. Okay, so that's just a little health sign here, just to watch out for that. So into the third and fourth week of June, so the last week of June, I do see an airplane, and so that could represent international travel. If I'm looking at my cards, I don't get a sense of where people are going, but it could be international travel. Of course, I can't really pick a place, but that does seem like it would be a good time to travel. And even if it is a vacation, as I mentioned, I don't see any breaks in the cup. I do see the airplane though. And so that would right under my finger there, and it's costing money. There are 3, possibly 4 people going on this trip. And so that's going to be maybe an expensive trip, but also it feels like it's either a working trip or it's going to be very busy. So that could be a fun time. It doesn't mean that it's a restful time, but you could be having fun touring wherever you are. So that would be a very good week to go. If you aren't planning any trips, do take that last week of June to make those plans on where you would like to go for the summer, as I already discussed in the cards. So the cards and the tea leaf reading does go together. Well, I think that's about it. Everything looks very positive. It is a time to get over some perhaps family trauma, some family issues. Don't be around people who make you feel badly. This is a time for you. It's all about you at this time. And sunnier days are on their way. Even if you're in a place where you are heading into winter, I hope you have some beautiful sunny days where you can enjoy the sunshine with a nice fire right beside you. But it really does feel like some tough times of the heart are over, and now you're heading towards sunshine. Okay, so this is a very nice June reading, and please let me know if it resonates with you and if you would like to see more. I will be doing a few different things on my Tea Leaf Tuesdays. Next week, I'm going to be covering a little bit about more symbols that I see in the teacups, things from clients that I've read. So I hope you join me for that next Tuesday as well. Thank you and talk to you soon. Bye bye.